let's say Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback for 6, 8, 10 games. Can the Browns still be a playoff team if it's Jacoby Brissett for almost half or slightly more than half the season?
If it's 10 games, I probably say no. If it's 8, I say maybe. If it's 6, certainly I'd say you got a pretty good chance of getting there. I mean, if it's 10 games, you're asking Jacoby Brissett to win games for you, and he's not that type of quarterback. He's kind of a game manager, the guy who's not going to lose the game for you, certainly not going to win it. And, the schedule obviously gets tough around shortly after the bye week when you have the Bills and the Buccaneers back-to-back. If it's 8 games, 4-4 as you go into your last 9 games, yeah, obviously it's an uphill battle. But I mean, how many times we see teams start a season 4-4 and make the playoffs? It happens all the time, especially now. Now that 7 teams in each conference can make the playoffs, you don't have to necessarily be ahead of the pack to get there. You just kind of have to be in the pack and be playing well at the right time. And of course, if it's an 8-game suspension, Deshaun Watson will be able to come back after the bye week and have that extra time to get ready for the first game back off the bye. If it's 6 games, I mean, you go 3-3, all of a sudden Deshaun Watson comes back. And, maybe it takes a game or 2 for him to knock the rust off. But if he does, and again, if they win both those games 5-3 going to the bye, then you've got an excellent shot to get to the playoffs. So again, it all comes down to just the number of games that Jacoby Brissett's going to play. I mean, again, not going to lose the games, but if it's the more games he plays, that margin for error goes way down. You don't have that margin for error unless you have Deshaun Watson playing a majority of those games.